Hey folks, this is Craig Barry here, and today we're making mince.
Yes, it's the day before Thanksgiving, and Stephanie has requested that I make cream cheese mince, which is something you usually only have at weddings and maybe showers. So tonight we're making some cream cheese mince. We have some green and some red, and Craig's never made these mince before. I did already make I already made the dough, or not dough really, but I already made the mint mixture. Now all we need to do is, I'll let you use the scoop and I'll use a spoon. So you're going to scoop one out and then drop it in through the sugar. It's going to be a big mint. Okay. Here. Okay. Now, you kind of need to roll it into a ball with just like put it in your hands and roll it. Do you know how to do that? Yep. And then you put it onto the pan. Oh, let's put some more sugar on it. Okay. Now, what we do is we take a fork, press it just like you do yeah, there you go. Not quite so far, but that's pretty good. Just like you would a peanut butter cookie. Do you want to try another one?
It's fun. Dexter.
I did go
Dexter.
I know many of you have been following along with our videos, and I fell about a month ago, and my hand has been hurting right along here.
You got a sprint, right?
Right. So I went to see an orthopedic surgeon today, and there is a small chip out of a bone. Nothing that needs to be surgically fixed.
How's that, Mama?
Okay, good job. But what I have to do is wear this. They made this custom-made splint to fit my arm and my thumb, and I'll wear this for 3 weeks and go back for a recheck. So much better news than I thought I would get. I was afraid I was going to have surgery. So wearing the splint, I can do that for 3 weeks. And hopefully, because what he thinks is that the ligament is rubbing against that chip in my bone and has become irritated. So he thinks maybe if I rest it and wear this for 3 weeks, that will get rid of that pain. So fingers crossed, that's the solution. I'll take that over surgery any day. All right, you're doing good. Do you want to do any pink ones?
Nope.
Nope. Do you want to do any more of these?
Nope.
Okay. What did you do today, Craig?
Well, I just scoop up K-litter, take a shower, doing some push-ups, and take dishes out of the dishwasher.
Mm-hmm. What have you been watching on your computer?
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
The Fantastic Mr. Fox. Now, I've never seen that movie. What's that about?
It's about a fox who raised a family and while stealing all the food.
He steals the food?
Well, his friends.
Oh. Why do they steal the food?
Because of Bogus Bunsen Bean, the farmers.
Oh. Who does the voices in that movie?
George Clooney, Meryl Streep, Owen Wilson, and Bill Murray.
Mm-hmm. What year did that movie come out?
2009.
What's your favorite part of that movie?
Bogus Bunsen Bean. One fat, one short, no lean. One lean, one lean.
Does Mr. Fox sing that?
No, those kids singing.
Oh, can you do an imitation of Mr. Fox?
What the cuss?
Okay. So do you want to make any more mints?
Yeah.
You gonna try the pink now? Here, we'll just use you can just use the spoon and do about the same thing. Just put that in the sugar. And after I'm done making the mince, I'm going to, well, Haley and I need to go to the store and get some eggs because we're going to make deviled eggs. And then I'm going to try maybe to put together the scalloped corn and the green bean casserole for tomorrow so I don't have to do everything tomorrow. We are not having Thanksgiving until dinner, so that helps. I'll have plenty of time tomorrow.
No snacks, right?
We're not going to have any snacks, you mean, before the meal?
Yeah.
Well, probably not a lot because then we'll be too full to eat the big meal.
Yeah. It's not going to happen again.
That does happen sometimes, does it?
Yep.
Doesn't it? Yeah. That's all for now.
Yep. That's all for now. Goodbye, folks. Keep on having a great day.
We'll see you tomorrow on Thanksgiving.
Okay. Hi, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving.
First of all, we have a Thanksgiving joke for you. Craig, what is John Wayne's favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving, Pilgrim.
That was courtesy of Alexa. I asked her for a Thanksgiving joke, and I thought it was perfect for Craig. Today, we are getting ready for Thanksgiving. Right now, I'm making some stuffing. I'm chopping the celery. Craig told me he was going to relax on Thanksgiving, right?
Right.
And I think by relax, he meant he was going to watch me make the food because he's been down there a lot. But he has helped me.
Eat all the food.
You brought up the turkey for me, which I needed because I have this splint on my hand for 3 weeks. And
Yeah, splint. Quite literally, in fact.
yes, quite literally, in fact. Here she is. I don't have to have surgery. That's the good news. I just have a small bone chip. So I've got the pies made. I bought frozen ones. So I've got pumpkin and cherry already made. I've got the rolls rising. And what else did I do last night? I made deviled eggs last night. So now we're getting ready to make the stuffing. This year I'm using this Kinder's mix. However, I am not making...
In my opinion,
What's your opinion?
they look like croutons.
They do. Craig loves this because really it's just croutons in this bag and they're well seasoned. I wanted to try this year. This was rather expensive for stuffing, but I didn't look at the recipe, and they want you to use half and half in eggs, which I'm not doing. I'm going to just use these and then make stuffing the way I usually do because I don't want to mess with success. But we are using this, yes. Oh, I can't show you that way. They do indeed look like croutons. So we are going to get our little chop whiz out and finish chopping up the celery.
I go now?
Do you want to help me chop the celery? Some of the celery anyway before you go? And he found a rogue crouton. I find this chop whiz just works so great for this. And the onions, you can find them on Amazon. If I remember, I'll leave a link in the description of the video. It will be my associate's link. So if you do purchase one, I do get a small commission from Amazon. If you go through the link, you have to go through my link. But if you don't, no problem. It's also something Craig can do to help.
Yes.
After we get done with the celery, I'll be chopping up some onions. And then I will I'll cook them in some butter to get them softened up for the stuffing. I've already added some chicken broth. So I think all I have to add now is the onions and the celery, and it will be ready for me to bake. We aren't having Thanksgiving until dinner time, so I've got some time before that happens.
We do call it Thanksgiving dinner, not Thanksgiving lunch.
Yeah. Well, lots of people do have Thanksgiving lunch. But in fact, Joe's family, it was always lunch. Now I'm wondering how in the world his mom got all this done by lunchtime. I think actually we ate at like 1, but if you make the full Thanksgiving dinner, it's very time consuming. I do have Haley here this year who has been helping me some. We're watching It's a Wonderful Life. It's on all day today on
What am I thinking I want?
the E channel. Not that we're going to watch it all day, but I probably could. And Craig was already doing an impression from the movie. What is it, Craig? What were you doing?
Hee-haw! Hee-haw! Hee-haw!
You
I'm
watch
a donkey.
Yep. If you watch It's a Wonderful Life, you'll know why. What other thing do you say from It's a Wonderful Life?
Attaboy, Clarence.
What about the bell?
Every time the bell rings, an angel gets his wing.
That's right. All right, look at that. In that little bit of time, we chopped all of this celery. You know what, pour it in, Craig?
Right here?
I love celery. Oh, wait, I have to brown that.
Oh, no.
It's okay. We can just get it out with this measuring cup.
What are we? Okay, can I go, Mom?
You can go. Craig, wait.
Can you tell everybody, come here, what parade have you been watching this morning?
Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade from 1983 featured Yogi Bear, the Fraggles, and the Chipmunks.
I had never thought about watching a Macy's parade from a past date. All right, I am going to go so I can quit making mistakes and get this stuffing ready. Now it's time to make the cream corn.
Scallop corn, you mean?
Yes, now it's time to make the scallop corn. Craig's been opening the cans for me. That's hard for me. These I need to drain before we dump them in, though. We're using 2 cans of cream corn, 2 cans of regular sweet corn. I like Del Monte brand. One year I used a store brand and it was mushy, so.
Darn.
Oh no. All right. Now, can you do it now?
Okay, stop.
Good job. Okay, now I'll drain this. Now can you open, here I'll start the other one. And you can open that while I drain this one. All right, I'm going to dump that one in, and I'll drain the other one. Okay, I'm going to dump that one in there. Next, we'll have to get some Ritz crackers. We need Ritz crackers, butter, egg, and milk. That's the other 3 ingredients we'll need.
Here are the Ritz crackers.
Craig's all about the Ritz crackers. You know what? You can smash these for me. How about that? Find the rolling pin and put this away. Craig, did you try the basil balsamic vinegar trick? You want to try one? Tell me what you think. You like those? Mm-hmm. What do you taste the most?
Basil.
Basil?
Vinegar and balsamic.
He tastes all the flavors. They are strong on the vinegar side, I think. That's what Haley thinks. But I still like them. Mm-hmm. The other ones we got are the fire roasted tomato, and I think those taste like pizza. Kind of. Haley and I had an impromptu trip to Hy-Vee last night, and we went on an empty stomach, and we bought a lot of stuff. Yeah, we went for eggs, and I spent $89. Expensive eggs. Do you want to pound it with your hands, or do you want the... Craig likes this. He can go really fast. Does that hurt your hands?
Nope.
Okay, now oh, there we go. Let's just kind of turn it around and just smash it some more. I see some bigger chunks. Too bad there isn't a job where Craig can just smash crackers. I think he'd really like that. All right. Now, I think we'll just dump those in this bowl. We use 2 sleeves of Ritz crackers. I like to go heavy on the crackers. Now we need 2 eggs. Can you get me 2 eggs out of the fridge? Okay, do you want to put them in? Good job. Good job. Will you get me? I need the milk and a stick of butter. These are really healthy. They do have eggs for protein, and corn is a vegetable. And the milk is dairy. We have the 4 food groups, I think, but we don't have any fruit in it. Okay, I need a 1/2 cup measure, but we all know calories don't count on Thanksgiving. All right, you pour that in there.
Oops.
And then our microwave, unfortunately, is not working, so we have to use the one upstairs. So I'm going to have you take the...
I'll clean up this mess here.
Oh, will you take this upstairs and melt the butter for me?
Oh, fast.
Yeah, thank you, Craig. You're good at cleaning up messes, that's for sure. Will you take that upstairs and melt that for me, buddy?
How long you melting?
1 minute. All right, the butter has been added. It's time to mix all this up. So I need a spoon. I've been using a lot of dishes today. We gotta squish up these eggs in here. Make sure they get in really good. Do you want to stir? I'll get us a pan to pour it in. I am using disposable pans this year to cut down on the cleanup. For one thing, I cannot get this wet, so it's kind of a pain. And we need the pan spray. Can you spray the pan for me, buddy? Okay, now we'll just pour this in here. Let me move it over here so you can see. Pour our mixture in this bowl. After that, we need to make the crumb topping, which in my opinion makes the whole dish. The buttery crackers on top are so good.
Let me lick this, Mom.
In a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now I'll need you to crush some crackers for me again.
No problem.
And we'll have to melt some more butter. Okay, you can go over here and do that for now. Okay. Oh, this is my favorite part of It's a Wonderful Life. My favorite part is after they get married and when he comes home and she's fixed up that old house that they threw a rock in the window and made a wish. I like that part a lot. Okay, Craig, what's next?
Topping.
Yes, we have to, more chopping, crushing crackers. That's what's next. Yep, we're
Drop
making
some of this.
We're making the topping for the corn. Do you have scalloped corn for Thanksgiving dinner? I don't remember if I had it at every Thanksgiving growing up or even before I became the one that did Thanksgiving. But somehow I started making the scalloped corn. Craig, what's your favorite part of It's a Wonderful Life?
Hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw.
Okay.
What's your least favorite part of the one?
I don't know.
Is it getting too hard to do this now? Otherwise, we can always get the rolling pin out. Now, when my mom made scalloped corn, she always used saltines. But I think I read in a recipe once to use the buttery crackers like Ritz, and I really like it better that way. I mean, I liked my mom's too. I learned a lot about cooking from my mother. She was a cook. I'll need you to melt another stick of butter. So I'll give this to you to take upstairs and melt. And then we'll have the scalloped corn all ready to bake when it's time. 1 minute, buddy. Let's add the crackers to the butter, and then you can mix that up for me. Throw that away. Let's use a fork for this part. I'm going to use the big fork for that.
Yikes.
Yikes, gotta go slow. There you go. I think we need to smash this. There's like a big, oh, it's the butter that didn't quite melt. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna smash that up. I'm gonna smash it into them. Do you want to do this more?
No.
Okay, I think we're about ready to put it on top of the corn. I'll get a spoon, and you can spoon that over that, Craig.
Speaking some of it.
Yes, it is the best part. Okay, spoon that over the top. It's kind of good. You just want to cover the whole top with these buttery cracker crumbs. So good. Oh, they just said it, Craig. They just said hee-haw.
Hee-haw! Hee-haw! Hee-haw!
Oh my goodness. That sounds like a crazy donkey. Oh, no, not yet. I have to spread it a little more and then you can have it, okay? All right, and this is ready to be baked pretty soon. All right, we'll be back in a little bit for green bean casserole. What time is it now, Craig?
Making green bean casserole for Thanksgiving.
That's right. Okay, you open the cans and I'll drain them. I'll start it. There you go. Sometimes Craig has trouble with that part. And I'm using 2 cans of the fresh cut, just regular green beans, and 2 cans of French cut. Just because I like it that way. I think the recipe calls for, it doesn't call for the French cut, but I thought in the beginning that it did. One more to open, then we'll have to get the bowl again. Okay, let's put the green beans in and then we'll open. I have 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. In there. Dump those in. Yesterday, when I was getting my splint made, there was another lady in the room, and she said she is allergic to cream of mushroom soup, so she uses cream of chicken in her green bean casserole. I just don't know how I'd feel about that. I think it would change the taste a lot. So I was thinking, what would I substitute with? I think I would go with cream of celery, but still, it would be so different without. I think the cream of mushroom soup just gives it an excellent flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, now we'll open this one. Okay, do you know how to you want to try and get that out of there, buddy? You're doing a good job. Okay. I'll fix that now. Put it in. I need to get the milk out. Now we need 2 cans of milk. While Craig cleans up that spatula. Okay, pour that in. There's 1. And 2. Okay, so we need to stir this up. Not with that because you were licking it.
Sorry.
That's okay. Do this one. One thing I do is I add like double the French fried onions they call for. 'Cause I love the French fried onions so much. I think everyone does. It's like these things are magical. Craig eats them on burgers, salads. What else do you?
Sandwiches.
Yep, sandwiches.
And they taste good.
You got to sample them, do you? Okay, that's pretty good. Now it says 2. We're doubling what they have here. Let's see. Probably about, just pour that in. And then I'm going to put about 2 cups in here. Well, we are doubling the recipe anyway, so maybe, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And a little more for good measure. And then we'll also put some on top too. It's towards the end of the baking. Oh, it looks so good,
And
Craig.
the crispy onions taste good.
Yeah. So we've got the soup, the milk. It says pepper, but I don't use that. Green beans and fried onions. We've got it. Now we can pour it into our baking pan we have ready here. Pour it in there. Okay, we got it. Now we'll just cover this up and it's going to be ready to bake. I'll probably put everything in around 4. And right now I think it's like 12:30 maybe. Do you know what time it is, Craig? I have no idea because the microwave doesn't work. Oh, it's 12:40. Yeah, 12:29. Okay.
49.
So 49. Okay, let's cover this up and I think that, well, we'll prep the sweet potatoes, which will take no time at all. Now, let's put these aside. Now we just need a little pan for the sweet potatoes. We'll come show everybody. Will you come show everybody your... Joe's been working on a new bird bath, right?
Well, really working on. I put a screw in the base.
Putting it together.
And there it is. No, I've got another one. I bought one just like I had before. I've had a lot of trouble with bird baths trying to get a heater for my big one. So instead I'm going with multiple small ones this year. So I think it's going to work out. I'm real happy so far with the other one.
It looks nice. It looks heavy duty plastic, so.
Yeah, it'll be a little higher. So,
We saw a bluebird this morning.
yeah, it's on the new bird bath I put up. So
Okay.
Also,
pretty happy.
Also, yesterday there was a squirrel right up by our window. It was so cool. Joe thinks maybe it had some food buried in the cover to our furniture, and he moved that. So he thinks the squirrel's probably looking for it. I would like to think that the squirrel wants us to feed it out the window, but it probably doesn't. But it was so cute. It was walking across the back of our sofa that's on the deck, our furniture for the deck. The girls got to see it and they were pretty excited about it. All right, dump those in, and really the only thing I add to my sweet potatoes is some butter on top. That's how I bake them. I don't really do marshmallows because they're already sweet enough. Haley and I have also been watching is it the Christmas Baking Challenge? I think so. Yeah, which is fun. I always like to see what they create. They made Yule logs. I'm not sure I could get that accomplished without breaking it, but it looked like fun. I like to watch the reels on Facebook about people making crafts and cooking. They always do it pretty fast. All right, I think that is enough butter. See if you can see that. And I'll just cover this with some foil and it'll be ready to, these won't take any time at all to cook because really they just have to get hot. So I think we're ready, Craig. What do you think?
Ready for Thanksgiving.
Can you tell us what you're thankful for this year?
I'm thankful for my family and friends.
What are you not thankful for?
Miss Rachel.
Well, at least you didn't say eggs this year. All right, folks, we'll be back later.
Okay, we'll be back later.
I need a scissor for a stirring.
Haley is currently making pumpkin rolls, and Bennett is sort of helping. The spread had some pumpkin puree, or these rolls, turmeric. Of course, it has flour and yeast and sugar. And in the end, her goal is that they will look like pumpkins. Here's what they are supposed to look like. You know, you could have also used a pretzel stick for the stem, right?
Yeah.
But they have you use
I got way too
a
many
walnut.
walnuts.
Oh well, we'll have to make something else with walnuts.
So I just wrap it like a pumpkin.
Yeah.
And it's, yeah, you can see right here.
Okay, Bennett.
Okay, I need more string than I thought, but I'm on the right track.
Just
You are.
place dough in the middle. Cross it over. Don't tighten it. Okay, 4, 5, 6 so far.
So this goes in the
Okay, let me try that one. The small one.
She said we just had this like parcels. And, oh yeah, I type parcels.
He was just being sarcastic.
Oh, so you're awake.
Just like his old dad.
right.
Do you need these things?
I don't know what that.
It's from the command strips.
No, there's not.
Okay.
And everything separated up. Why do you need my help if they're not perfect?
That's what you're getting on video right now. Is us.
Yeah, people will love it. I thought I would take this opportunity to show you the Christmas decor. It's not quite finished. There's some things I want to tweak, but this is it so far. Of course, I have my trees on the mantle. I always love that. I love the trees. Our stockings, we have 2 gingerbread stockings. I think I got these at Ross last year, and then all the rest are white. And they're similar, but not exactly the same. These are my shells so far. I got that Santa Jack in the box because I thought Colby would love it. And he does like it, but I think Josie likes it more. She likes getting scared by it. Reminds me of the movie Elf. This is my tree in the living room. And I have this sleigh I bought for $5 one time at Goodwill Outlet, and the girls and Colby have had so much fun in it. Colby sat in there for like half an hour the other day and watched TV. They always, Livy still sits in it. She can still fit, but her legs are pretty long. A little close-up of the tree. I like to do lots of photos on my tree. This is Bennett and Haley when they were both still at Iowa State. There's Stephanie and Dusty's wedding picture. I need to get one of Haley and Bennett for the tree. I don't have that. This is Livy's first Christmas, I believe. This is when I Mod Podge this. It was a Christmas card, and you can buy these very cheap at Hobby Lobby. That was fun. I'd like to do it again. And last year, the girls made some ornaments on these pieces of wood. I have several. And we made some trees out of pony beads and pipe cleaners. This is Stephanie. I think, in middle school. And then this is Bennett when, I don't know how old he was, but not that old. I think they made this at church, maybe. I always put all my memory ornaments. Like this is one of the first ornaments that Joe and I ever got. Of course, it was a cat. And also this one was we got this our first year. It's this glass ornament. We got our first year. I love that ornament. And I'm like, I should get a picture of Joe and I and put on the tree too. This, Stephanie and I and my sister and her daughter, my niece, we all went to a ceramic place and made ornaments one year. It was a lot of fun. I bought this one, I think, in Japan, or maybe I bought it when I got, actually, I think I got it back, not Japan. I think I bought this at World Market after we got back from our San Francisco trip because it reminded me of Chinatown. This is one that Bennett made in 2006. I think that's what that says. I got this one in a manna. It says it right there. In their Christmas shop. This is from our trip to Universal. I love Earl the squirrel. This is an ornament that I think one of the girls made this last year. I think Livy did. Josie made this one. I think Livy made this one too. I think Josie's was the one with all the stickers. Here's Bennett also. Also in 2006. So lots of fun memories. I didn't show them all to you, but I think some of them are also on my other tree. This is my vintage Christmas items that I have found over the years. Thrift shops and garage sales. I love collecting them. I actually bought that at Marshall's. That's a Johanna Parker. It's a lot of fun. And this year I included a lot of books on my shelves because the kids love books and they're all Christmas. I went to one of the thrift stores and they had tons of Christmas. The one in the front, of course, is not Christmas. But Colby loves that book. Are you going to put up the inflatable in the yard?
No. Yeah. One main thing about keeping all your tools in your garage and everything, and especially like accessories like extension cords, is they kind of get a little bit stiff.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let this thaw out. I've got that I put that new bird feeder or bird
Oh,
water
yeah,
out,
I
bird
see
bath,
it.
whatever you want to call them.
I see it over there.
So I got them all spaced out.
Make
Got
sure
my
they have lots of.
chunky
That's a
one to
nice
the
deep
side,
one too.
and
I
then the
like
other
that.
side. Yeah, I think the bigger birds are gonna like that.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a good one.
It's got a nice platform around it.
Yeah, I like that. And this is my vintage inspired shelf. It's got all things, not all the things look vintagey. It's like I just bought that at Walmart. But I've got a lot of things, to me, that seem vintage inspired. This was from San Francisco. That's the cable car. And I got these on our last trip to Omaha, and I'm hoping to go on a trip to Omaha again very soon. I've had this skiing Santa forever. I'm glad I have a place to put him. And this I just found at Minihan's Thrift. I think it's the top of some kind of a jar, but it looks very vintage, and I love it on my shelf. And my nativity I put up every year. Joe and the kids got me that nativity one year for Christmas. This is a work in progress because my plan is to put a gallery wall above it of all Christmas pictures. So that will be changing. And I don't know if the bottom is exactly how I'm going to keep it. I just kind of set some stuff in there that I had left. And this is subject to change. These are all ornaments that I purchased, a couple at Hallmark, but I bought a lot of them off eBay this year for like $15 plus shipping, which is like, these ornaments are usually like $90, $80, $90. So, and Colby really loves that one. So I kind of made it just into a little village there. It's all stuff that he can reach and play with. And then I had this tree left over. So I just added the tree with this is a climbing Santa. I don't know if he's vintage or not. They still make those. These Santa boots I know are vintage. And then this little guy, I think I got him at maybe a World Market or something. But it's just my little fun table. And then in here, on this table, I have more animated ornaments that Colby likes to play with. I have this I bought at an antique shop in an antique mall in Valley Junction. I don't know if it's really vintage. I think some of the pieces are. It's actually a jewelry holder inside. If you open it, there's little hooks to hang jewelry. But I just thought it was really cute. And then this our neighbors gave us last year, I think it was. And I love it. I know you can put these outdoors, but I like it inside where I see it more. I put a garland up here this year with lights and beads. And I got that gingerbread girl at Hobby Lobby. And of course, here is our woodland tree that I've put up for the last, I don't know, 3 years maybe. I got the topper I got at, it's not actually a topper, but I bought that at the thrift store and made it into a tree topper for this tree. I'm kind of wanting to paint the silver parts gold, but I haven't got it done. But this is just our fun woodland tree. I really love this tree. And I feel like it goes in this room perfectly. Okay, and of course this is Joe. I didn't even notice that, how Krampus stole Christmas. I've got an Earl of Squirrel one, but I'm probably going to change. And he's ready for Dusty to come over so they can have some...
Turkey. It's turkey day.
Oh, so they're having wild turkey.
Yeah, so everything's wild turkey. Now you got your things up there.
Yeah. Oh, and Joe put this shelf up for me, so I put my cookie jars up there so far, and I need to find some other stuff and maybe some garland across it. But that's what I have up there for now, and I like having those things in here. These are my gingerbread houses on top of my cupboards. I did it a little different this year. I kind of changed it up. On this side, I did it totally different. I got this, that's actually a cutting board in the middle I got from Aldi. And then I had these little wooden houses. I think maybe they came from Marshall's. Behind the sink is also, it's kind of a work in progress. I've just been putting things back there, but I don't know that it'll stay this way. These are just things I like to look at. I found this snow globe at Marshall's and fell in love with it, but see how slow the snow is? I think that's so pretty with those cardinals, but I have to keep it up where Colby can't get it because we've already had one small snow globe broken, so I don't want that to happen again.
Not my fault.
Haley, you said to Colby, break this. Colby, Haley taught Colby how to break the snow globe.
No. Taught him how to shake it. That's it.
He just shook it a little too hard and let go. And this room, well, it's kind of a mess from the girls. They were just here yesterday, and I thought, I'm not picking it up today because they're going to be here. Let me turn this light on. This is our pink tree, pink and teal. I hope it shows up with the backlight behind it. I'll try to get a little close here. I did this tree the first year Livy was, maybe it was her second year, her first or second year. But I wanted to do a pink tree for her. And then we moved here. I switched to the big one, but this year I wanted to do the pink one again. But I definitely need a bigger tree in here, more like the one I have in the living room. I don't really like the little skinny tree right in the middle like that. And I just put a little bit of a little Christmas up there with my Merry Christmas sign and my deers, my deer. And this isn't Christmas, but I don't know if I ever showed you our pin collection. We put these little bulletin board things up. You've probably seen them. They just stick to the wall. Joe helped me with that. I think, in fact, Joe did it for me. And we put all of our Disney pins we've collected. And I've also been putting, I love brooches. I swear I have more than this somewhere, but anyway, I've been putting them up here too when I find them. And this one is more like I have a couple of the vloggers that we like. I have a carpetbagger on there, and I have Random Land. I don't know if, I need to look and see if like Trackers or any of the others have pins. And the rest of them are all from Disney and Universal Studios. And Craig cannot wait to do some pin trading this time and find some cool pins. So we're excited for that. Pumpkin bread is getting ready for the oven. How long does it have before you bake it?
I'm just waiting on it to be. And then it's in there for 25 minutes.
And I've made a selection of cheeses that I had in the fridge, and we have some candied jalapenos, which Bennett says are really good, but I'm afraid to try. And we have jam and honey and cheeses, and it's all delicious. And oh, there's Bennett's creation. That's the, which cheese is that? This one, the honey one with the jalapenos, and that's just it.
The bourbon peach.
The bourbon peach is really good. I got that at the farmer's market in Indianola. And these crackers from Aldi are so good. I will definitely buy those again. These are kind of nutty. These have the sesame seeds. And, I mean, they're all... Oh, these are like the water crackers. These will be excellent with cheese. I need to try that. Bennett and Haley are taking the string off the pumpkins. They turned out really cute. Craig's going to give it the official taste test in a little bit. Right, Craig? Oh.
You don't have the whole.
Oh yeah.
The whole
Haley's got
look.
to put the stem on it.
Which one? This one?
Okay. Oh, look at that. Show my. It does look like a little pumpkin. I love it. Okay, Craig, give it a taste.
It might be a little warm.
Is it burning your mouth? Okay.
Tastes delicious. Pumpkin-rific.
Before he came down, Bennett said, he better not say pumpkin-rific. Of course he did. They don't really taste like pumpkin. They said they just taste like bread. But
look like
pumpkin-rific
pumpkins.
to you, right, Craig? Looks like pumpkins, yeah. I think it's a good job. I'm going to taste one next.
How about the potatoes?
Haley and Bennett are going to peel them for me because it's hard to do with this thing on my hand. Here they are. Don't they look beautiful? I love those. And they taste delicious, too. Like nice little pumpkin rolls.
Good afternoon.
There's my buddy. Let's turn this light on. It's dark in here.
I'm straight.
Hi. Oh, you want to come to Grandma? Yay. Thanksgiving dinner, right, Colby? Hi. I know. I'll hold you in a little bit. Okay, buddy? Livy? What are you thankful for this year?
Hey.
What did you write on your hat for school? You write family.
Josie, what are you thankful for this year?
Keep shrink-a-dinks.
Shrinkadinks? It's the chicken. There's our turkey. I forgot horn. The green bean casserole. There's all the rolls. Gravy. We've got stuffing. Mashed potatoes. And sweet potatoes. And this is just my plate. We also have eggs. I had a little accident with the paprika. A sieve does not work good to put your paprika on your eggs. Cranberry sauce. Later, we'll have dessert. Right, Craig? I said, let everyone have a chance to eat, and then we'll have dessert, okay? Here's our dessert. Stephanie brought this, I think it's caramel and chocolate pie. So there's some of the mince that Craig and I made last night. Here's our Marie Callender cherry pie and a Marie Callender pumpkin pie. I have to say, it all looks delicious. The mince are so good.
Santa Knows by Cynthia and Greg Lautic Smith. Illustrated by Steve Bjorkman. Narrated by Tim Allen. Alfred Snorkelpuss yanked his little sister's Christmas stocking from the fireplace mantel. "Hey!" Noah exclaimed. "Give that back! There's no such thing as Santa Claus," Alfie said. "So why bother?" "I believe," Noah whispered, "and you should too." But Alfie had decided that believing in Santa Claus was silly. "I'll prove it," he said. "I'll prove there is no Santa Claus." So Alfie went to the library. He read books about flying. He read books about reindeer. He read books about flying reindeer. He read every book you could find about Santa Claus, elves, Christmas Eve, and the North Pole. He studied the globe. He checked to see if any jet companies made sleighs. "That's it," said finally, closing the last book. "Even at the speed of light, with changing time zones and different calendars, there is no way anyone could deliver gazillions of pounds of gifts to hundreds of millions of kids all in one night. There is no Santa Claus. Think about the facts, he scolded the kids at school. No one is the facts, he wrote in the letters to the editor. The weight alone would cripple an old fat man, he told the radio DJ. Besides, have you ever seen a real live elf? He asked the TV audience. Wake up and smell the cookies, he posted on the World Wide Web. At least they're for real. But no one paid attention to Alfie. Not the kids at school or the ones who read the newspaper or those who listened to the radio or watched TV or surfed the web, especially his sister Noelle. When Alfie saw Noelle hang her stocking back on the mantle, he tore it off again and said, Santa Claus this, Santa Claus that. Face it, he's nothing but a fairy tale. Think what you want, Alpha BF Snorkelpuss, Noel replied. Santa Claus believes in people who believes in him. On Christmas Eve, Noel wrote her letter to Santa. December 24th. Dear Santa, all I want for Christmas is a nicer big brother. XOXO, J. Noel Snorkelpuss. Bah! Alfie sneered. But Noel ignored him and dropped her letter in the mailbox. That night, Alfie F. Snorkelpuss pretended to sleep. But really, he was waiting up for Santa to not arrive. Humbug, he muttered, closing his eyes. He awoke to a clatter on the roof. Nah, couldn't be, Alfie mumbled, looking toward the twinkling tree. Ho, 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 he heard from the fireplace. Merry Christmas! No way, Alfie insisted, but as he rose to look suddenly, there appeared in front of him the jolly old elf himself. What's the matter? Santa said merrily. Reindeer got your tongue? Alfie sputtered. The speed, the time, the weight. Impossible. Permit me to explain, Alfred Franklin Snorkelpuss. Santa began with a twinkling in his eye. My sleigh stops time around me so I can deliver gifts to every good little boy and girl by Christmas morning. Stops time? Alfie squeaked. My bag, Santa went on, is a gateway to my workshop. It goes with me around the world. Alfie paused. I don't think so. It's elf science and technology, Santa explained. Ho, ho, ho. Alfie scowled, shaking his head. Oh, here then, Santa sighed. It's much easier to show you. With that, he tossed Alfie into the snow bag in his bag. Don't touch anything, Santa yelled after him. A second later, Alfie found himself in a conveyor belt. Where am I? He asked, looking around. I don't believe it. Santa's workshop. Look, exclaimed a worker's elf. A boy doll. How realistic, a second elf. The elves in plastic knows their stuff. Said another. It has an unpleasant expression. Still, replied their supervisor, Santa must have put in the order for a reason. Wait, Alfie begged as the bell whizzed him away. I'm not a toy. As packaging elf ordered, grab a bag box. Stop, Alfie said. I need air holes. It talks, no an assistant. What a snazzy doll. Just do what it says, his co-worker answered. Who gets this one? Asked a clerk. Check the new paperwork. The distribution staff suggested. Don't worry about it later, said their boss. It's cocoa break time. Hey, elfin guys, Alfie called as they strolled away. Guys, anybody? Help! Alfie was cold. Alfie was hungry. Alfie was lonely. And Alfie was just a little scared. So he thought, there really is a Santa Claus. Noah was right all along. Alfie wished he had been nicer to her. He wished he hadn't said all those mean things about Santa Claus. Santa, he said in a small, sad voice, if you can hear me, I believe in you. I believe in outside technology too. What's more, I believe I can be a nice boy. A nicer big brother. If you'll just give me another chance, I promise I'll be the nicest big brother in the world. Alfie fell asleep waiting for an answer. The following morning, Noel raced to see what was under the tree. It was a big box with a big bullet and hair holes. The tag reads, "For Noel, Merry Christmas from Santa." "Where's Alfie?" Mama asked. "Probably still asleep," They said. That's when they all heard a snore coming from Noel's room. She tugged the ribbon loose and the box fell open, revealing Alfie, who was still snoring away. She woke up Alfie, who hugged Mama and Daddy, and Noel too. "From now on," Alfie promised, "I'm going to be a nicer big brother." "I know," Noel answered. "I believe in you." Ho, ho, ho. The end. Well, so long, folks. Keep on having a great day.